Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather. I am the Busy Simmer and today we are going to be watching a speed build of the Hell Shell that a friend over on Twitch created, and it was a beast, let me tell you. Her information will be in the info section below. I will link her gallery ID as well as her Twitch profile, but I had such an issue getting the stairs into the basement. I had hopped into her stream for a minute and she was also struggling with it. But eventually a follower, one of my most regular followers, jumped in and was like, hey, you're doing it wrong, try this, this, and this. And after about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, felt more like 45 to 60 minutes, we got the stairs in there, and then we were able to do the rest of the house. Now this took about 5 or 6 sessions, live sessions on Twitch to finish the entire thing, because I believe we get the house mostly done in this episode, but the landscaping was what I really focused on, mostly because I'm really not very good at it and I wanted to challenge myself, and this just had like crazy terrain and I wanted to see what I could do with it, and so we really jumped into it, got going on it. Clearly I've done nothing yet with this build because I couldn't figure out the stairs and it was really bothering me. We get there eventually. We get there eventually. I wanted to see if we could put a pool in, and I don't think it wouldn't let us. So I was trying everything and then I was like, I have to put stairs in. So I think my favorite part about this build was just making the landscape so crazy. And I don't think we'll see it in this part, but my favorite part about the build in, I guess, this video would have been the master bedroom. I really did enjoy putting that together with all the colors and matching things and creating a new kind of a custom space that's not really functional but looks nice, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And there we got the stairs in. That was just the absolute worst. I couldn't even believe it took so long, but I got some help from my followers and that was nice. So then we tried to figure out stairs for the rest of this. I wanted to try to figure out a cover for that room, but then I realized, oh, the entire building is covering the stairway, so it doesn't really matter. It's not going to get rained on. We put in doors. I originally wanted to make this into kind of a modern looking mountain home, and you'll see later what it turns into. I don't really want to ruin it for you, but I was just looking at her rules because I wanted to know what I could and couldn't do with the terrain, and the rules did state that you could do some very soft terrain manipulation, but nothing major. So we put stairs also in that hillside so that Sims can get down into it, because I don't think they would have been able to otherwise. But yeah, there's really not much else to say other than I enjoyed doing the shell. I really did. You can still download it. The deadline has already passed. She's already given away her prizes, but if you want a challenge, feel free to go to the information in the info section below and download it. It was a bear. So I didn't know what to do with this basement section either. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with each floor. And I figured deleting the wall underneath the stairs would kind of help save space, because you can put stuff underneath them. But I think I end up putting a wall anyway on the third floor stairs. This place is so small that it was kind of hard to figure out floor plan. So it had to be mostly open floor plan. I think on the second floor I walled off a bathroom, and on the third floor I walled off a hallway for the bedroom. So that people aren't getting from the second to the fourth floor, they aren't walking through somebody's bedroom. I did enjoy putting this kitchen together as well, gonna be honest. I was trying to make as much counter space as possible. But then I realized I have nowhere to put a trash can. That's not fun. And I don't remember if I put a sink in here or not. Putting upper cabinets. Tried to do something with that shelf as well, but it just wouldn't. It just didn't want to go. So we decided to forego that cabinet. And this is a very black and white industrial looking kitchen. And then I put the small short cabinet above the stove because I wanted to put in a range hood, but I can't remember if I actually ever did that. I guess we'll find out. But you guys enjoy the build, and I will be back with you as soon as something interesting happens. Okay, so I think it was at that point near the end of finishing the kitchen that I had decided I wanted to make it base game only, and I wanted to make it modern. So when we go up to the second floor, I kind of do a glass fencing for the deck up there, and then I'm trying to make under the stairs a kind of an office area for this room, and I don't think I had decided what I was gonna do with it yet. Oh, I guess I decided I wanted it to make it a bedroom, but the lighting worked kind of weird because it wasn't indoors and it wasn't outdoors. It was just kind of this room that it would like didn't have a roof but was still covered. So I think the lighting, I put a mix of indoor and outdoor lights in there, because I wasn't sure how it was gonna work, so I wanted to make sure we were covered. Yeah, and then we put lights in the banisters here, so that our Sims can see on their way upstairs. Wanted to clutter up the island, the computer space a little bit as well in the kitchen, but we don't get into too much clutter in this video. I think we wait until the end to do that. I just wanted to get like the basics down. And this space I wanted to make a family room, so like just a spot where the family can chill. There's like a kids area, there's a TV area, and then there's like a little office space area where a parent or a kid can work on homework or play a game or work on writing, whatever the case may be, programming, while their kids are reading or watching TV or whatever. But I wanted to make it a multifunctional, multi-purpose family room. With a full bathroom as well. Just because the second floor, this is the second floor, the third floor doesn't have a bathroom, and the fourth floor is kind of the master bath, so I wanted to make sure there was at least a stand-up shower, a toilet, and a sink on this second floor. So I was just struggling with what to do with the space. So it was just so weird, and then I was like, let's just do a children's corner. But I didn't want to make the entire room all about the kids, but... And then at one point during one of my streams, I opened my game and it said it had replaced several items because I didn't own the packs. Well, this is all base game, and so it deleted things from the build that I had put in, and I couldn't remember exactly what they were or what swatch, color swatch I had used on them. So we ended up replacing them with similar items. Like, I think the office chair in the basement room ended up getting replaced with a different office chair that was still green. But I couldn't remember. I should have just watched the video back. I keep messing with the sound levels on this, I apologize. But, yeah, so I don't know. This was a fun build for me. I'm doing my own tiny home shell challenge that is due on February 22nd, so we've got a few more days left. If y'all are interested in doing that, find me on the gallery. All the information is below. I I think I have it favorited, not favorited, but bookmarked on my account so that it's the first thing that pops up when you go to my gallery profile. I wanted to do this build with the Moschino stuff windows, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep it base game. I don't think we paint any walls in this round, in this part. I think that's all in the next part, or maybe we do. Maybe we just don't do the outside. I just could not decide on what I wanted. It took forever. I was so indecisive because everything looked too dark, and then it looked too light, and then it looked too childish, and then it looked too bland. I just couldn't make up my mind. So under the stairs was the kiddos area. And then I like the idea of that checkered tile marble, but I don't think it's stuck. I think I went back a couple times and changed it. But maybe not in this part, I don't remember. And then I end up using the tile from Get Famous because I didn't realize I didn't have the filters on, and I was like, no. I really liked that tile though. But I wanted to keep it light and happy, kind of just a bright, fun family room. Same with the bathroom. I wanted to keep it kind of light colored pastels. Although I guess we just went with white with a couple rugs here and there, but I know we did more stuff to this room, but I can't remember what it was, and I think it's not until the next part. We had a light over by the kids area. Oh yeah, and then I put a kid's chair where they can read if they want. A panda chair with the light. Desk lamp. We end up putting that light over the front door. And then we work on the third floor. Those stairs coming up to the third floor once again are they covered? No, they're not covered because we had to create kind of a canopy. We do it with a roof piece at first, but we end up changing that later. I won't ruin it for you. But I tried doing something like that with the roof. End up really not liking it. So then later I think we change it. So there's not a whole lot to talk about. I do have an announcement that I'm going to be announcing on my Twitch stream tonight. If you're watching this on the 15th, you may join us. I'm not sure exactly what time, but follow me on Twitter and on Twitch for going live notifications. But I do have a big announcement, and I'm really excited to share with everybody. I've already shared with a couple people because I couldn't keep it to myself. So, but if you want to find out what's going on, either join my Twitch community and come join us tonight, the night of February 15th, or watch the playback later. Do that too. So I decided to make this third floor into a kid's room, but it's a really small space, so I had to get really creative with what I did with it. I wanted to pack as many items as I could, just so she wouldn't have to go up and down the stairs all the time. I thought about trying to fit a bathroom in here, but I was like, no, it's not something that's gonna happen. And I say she, I tried to make it androgynous, the bedroom, but I ended up going with a completely like pink purple female theme. I'm not sure why that ended up happening. It just became that way. I don't know. But at first I was like, ooh, floor is lava. I really like that carpet. I do, but we ended up changing it. Making sure there's light in the hallway all the way up to the 4th floor. And I think, I'm not sure how many details exactly we put in here. But I think that was it for now. I know it gets a lot more detailed than that. But then I try to start figuring out the floor plan for the 4th floor. I wanted the stairway open to the floor below, like a mini loft. But I think we end up doing, it's not an ensuite bathroom necessarily with the 4th floor, but it's still the master bath because it's right next to the master bedroom. But it's such an odd shape. I knew I couldn't make the room on the left a bedroom. It was too small and too weird shaped. And then I also knew there was a lot more space with the room on the right. But this one is so weird shaped, I could barely even make a bathroom out of it. I wanted to do a corner tub jacuzzi, but I just couldn't fit it. So I ended up doing just the regular tub jacuzzi thing. And I was so frustrated with the shape of this room that I think I only laid a couple things down and gave up before moving on to the bedroom. Which I'm super proud of the bedroom. Then we play around with the doors. I really like that one. It's base game. And I've never used it before, so it's like, I'm gonna put it in the game. And this bed is actually unlocked from the painter career, I believe. And it's my favorite. of all time. I love using this bed. Any of the swatches, really, but this swatch, Starry Night, as well as the Sunflower swatch are really some of my favorites. And we end up switching around the layout of this room because I wanted to fit more stuff. I wanted to fit kind of a reading nook along with, I think I put a fireplace in there. I just couldn't decide what I wanted to do, but I knew what I wanted the color scheme to be, which was that blue-gray with some yellows and like pale musty greens kind of thing. I specifically themed the colors of this bedroom around the bedspread on that bed. I was pretty proud of myself because I actually found quite a few things that matched. It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. And when Jenny downloaded my home to tour on her channel, it replaced one of the chairs with something different, which I thought was ridiculous because the chair I used was base game. So I'm not sure why the game does that, but it kind of distracted from the vibe of the master bedroom. So I think we're getting close to the end. I think we got the basic layout for everything. I'm not sure if I continue doing more details or not. But we just kind of play around with a couple items. Yeah, I guess we do place a few more things down. I don't know. I'm pretty proud of this build. I was feeling a little lost and a little forlorn as I was going through the rooms because I just wasn't happy with the way they turned out, and especially the bathrooms. I was so disappointed. But it ended up turning out okay. I'm really proud of what I did, and especially that chandelier there that went unnoticed, by the way, but I was really proud of that chandelier that I created. It's just like a lamp, a hanging lamp with 3 bulbs, and then I just rotated them 90 degrees and mushed them together, basically. And then I put a mirror to dramatize the effect of that light. I really like the way that looked. It just keeps going on. And then I wanted to put mirrors on the opposite wall, thinking reflections on reflections on reflections, but what I didn't plan for was that it's just a video game. It's not real life, and so it'll reflect one thing, but once you get several mirrors going, it's not going to reflect and reflect and reflect back over and over again. So it just ends up as this gray wall in the background. But I left it anyways because the idea of it was pretty cool. Then I'm trying to find a rug that will match the Starry Night. And I think that one's pretty close. It's not exact, but we kind of bury it a little bit too, so it's not the focal point of the room. And then I really like that one as well because it's the circular and it's got kind of the wind-blown design going on it that kind of just matches the feel of the bedspread there. trying to figure out a theme to go in the bedroom that will go with the bed. And that's all I've got for you today, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to know when we upload new videos, hit that notification bell. And also, all my information will be below, along with the information of the person who created the shell. So until next time, guys, happy simming.